So I haven't used this primer in a hot minute. I think I've only used it a couple times. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out today. So I like to just use this on like the outer of my face or where I feel like I need more coverage, because the stuff covers really good. Unfortunately, it's not really like my exact tone, so I have to mix this with another foundation. I'm using the NARS Skin Tint in the center of my face, and I'm just blending this out so it kind of blends in with that Hourglass foundation. And I actually use this foundation a lot just by itself without using like a another foundation. If I don't really want like full coverage, it's a really good foundation to use just by itself. So this is the Air Patrol from Benefit. If you're gonna do a really dramatic eye, smoky eye or whatever, your base is what's gonna be like really important. So make sure you have like a really nice smooth base. And I'm using another Benefit product. I'm using the Goof Proof pencil, brow pencil from Benefit, and this is a number 5. I lost the cap to it and I can't find it. I know it's here somewhere, but I'm so bad at like, I lose my caps for everything. I don't have a lot of hair on my outer brow, so I'll fill that in first, and then I'll go very lightly, barely touching it. You want to be like way more delicate when you're pushing down with the pencil when it comes to the beginning of your brow, because you don't want it to be really dark as you want it from like the outer corner. And I always brush it out. If you don't really want it to be too dark, another trick that I like to do, because you still kind of want to bring that brow in a little bit, after you're done, after you put the product on and you brushed it off, so you brush it off, you'll still have like a little bit of product on the spoolie, and then you just kind of want to press it down and push it up, and it kind of already like fills it in for you. So that's like another, like a really quick way to fill in your eyebrow if you don't want to really take the time to like go in and do little feather like strokes. So I'm gonna actually try this out, and I'm actually gonna be using this for underneath my eye also, but figured I should try it for cleaning up my brows today. So it's a new product. This is the one, Benefit Boiing Airbrush Concealer. This one is coming out really soon. This is actually really soft. I thought this color was actually gonna be a little bit too light for me. This is a number 2. It's really easy to blend. I'm actually gonna go ahead and dive into this Kat Von D palette right here, and I'm gonna be using Ludwin. All right, so I'm gonna pat this eyeshadow in. I'm gonna use that second color now. So I'm gonna use Lazarus, and I'm gonna use that same brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my crease. So for your transition color, I feel like it's also really helpful to have one, because you can kind of guide your eyeshadow on how high you're gonna go, especially with the smoky eye, just because I feel like when you have a smoky eye, it's so easy to kind of get carried away, and then you end up with like a super dark smoky eye that's like all the way up to your eyebrow. I'm gonna use these new eyeshadow brushes that I just got. I actually got a few of them. So these are just some of them. It actually came with like a whole set with some face brushes, contour blush, like amazing brushes. But this one is from Juvia's Place palette. I'm just gonna be using okay, I'm gonna use Latinas, and I'm just kind of patting this on the outer corner. And I'm working this in my eyeshadow crease. Just the very, very tip of it and lightly kind of touch my eye, and then right here I kind of really like press in really hard. Not really hard, but like really work that product in. I'm gonna use a clean Morphe brush. I'm not no product on there. I'm just kind of gonna soften out the edges. So I'm just gonna keep deepening this color up. So same brush, just gonna go in and darken it up a little bit on the outer corner. I'm gonna add the peachy color from this palette. And this one is from Be Bella. I'm gonna pack this on the center and then just fill it in. Flat eyeshadow brushes are actually really good for getting that crease. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place. These don't have any names on there, so it's just it's a crease. It's like a dome. I'm just gonna be describing like what shape they are, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and use kind of that darker eyeshadow from Chatty. And I'm just using this on the outer corner. Use my Boiing concealer. The texture is like, it's like fluffy. It's like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's really light. It's like a moussey kind of texture feeling. It's, I don't know. My first impressions, I guess, of this concealer is that the texture is super, super light. So if you're looking for a light, kind of airy concealer, it's really nice. The coverage, I feel like it's good coverage for how light it feels. I'm going to go ahead and use my Kat Von D translucent powder, my beauty blender, to set my concealer underneath my eyes because I feel like it really just kind of pushes it in. Aqua Seal from Makeup Forever. I'm gonna use my finger to apply this. I hope you guys like this look. If you did, please subscribe, comment, share. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.